So how do you overcome the personal brand or the imposter syndrome to be able to really like confidently step into my personal brand and say, no, like this is who I am, this is what I'm good at, and not like in a cocky, arrogant way, but just recognizing like these are the skill sets that I have, and here's how I can add value to others.
It reminds me when I first started out freelancing, and I kind of cut my teeth freelancing as a copywriter. I wrote content for people, and I had no idea what to charge. I didn't have any experience, at least as a freelancer. But then I realized, wait, I write stuff at work all the time. I'm the marketing director for the company. So let me just be honest about what level I'm at. And this is what I would say to people, because oftentimes when an event comes to hire you, or a client says, we want to hire you as a consultant or a copywriter, in my case, you may be the prospects first. You might be the first that they've ever contracted. And so in many of those situations, I would ask them, have you ever worked with a paid consultant before? Or in your case, a speaker? And they say, yeah. Or if they say no, then I say, well, okay, are you familiar with the levels of speakers or the levels of writers? And they would say no. And I would say, well, a level 10 copywriter would be someone like Dan Kennedy or Jay Abraham. And these guys have written the copy for brands like Icy Hot and Proactive. And typically they'll charge $100,000 for the project, $25,000 for the initial consultation, and a percentage of the royalties. Then a level 1 will be someone who charges you $500, but they don't really have any experience. I'm a level 6 going on a level 7. And I would just say that, or when I was starting, I would say I'm like a level 2 going to a level 3 right now. And I would honestly just say that and be real with where I was. Now, maybe I pushed it up a level just to get myself to dare and show up in a certain way. But I also went back and looked at that list that I just shared about, where I crossed all the positions off and looked at just the skill. And I had to tell myself, dude, stop selling yourself short. That doesn't mean I was able to sell myself with total confidence. It was scary.
Yeah.
But it was branching out and realizing, okay, I can be authentic with the prospect. I can be upfront and honest with them, but I also can't shortchange myself, because look at all these positions I've held. Look at all the things that I've done. Look at all the soft skills, the things that I did that weren't on my job description, that I did that were helpful to that organization. I know anyone would benefit from having me part of their project. And
Yeah.
that's kind of how I started out.